Hello everybody, Dumplex01, One Victory here, and it's been a while since I've shown my face in front of a camera. Either way, I'm still ugly as I always am. Anyways, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas yesterday, because of the time that I'm recording this, it's Boxing Day. And by the time I'm uploading this, it's either Boxing Day or the day after Boxing Day, I don't know, it's one of the two. And I all hope you had a great Christmas, and I hope you got all the things that you wanted to get. And here I am going over the things which I got. Sorry, I'm struggling to speak as I always am. Just watch my commentaries. You'll really see how bad I am at speaking. So, all the things that I'm about to show you, it's not everything that I got. I've basically just filtered everything. I got into stuff that I think you guys would be interested in. Which is coincidentally, all dinosaurs! So I will fully admit, most of the things that I got was either A, chocolate, or B, random stuff that people clearly bought at the last minute because they don't know me. So, after the present fact, because I barely speak to people, I think we should really get started with... what I got. Actually, there's something else up there which I've got something else which I haven't bought down, but I might get that later. Okay, I'm just gonna give this... I don't know how to describe this. I'm not gonna do it quickly. I'm not gonna do it fast. I'm just gonna do it normally. One of my gifts that I got was the Dino Rivals Grey Stegosaurus. Now, this is the only Stegosaurus I got. Because the thing is, I don't have any official Stegosauruses either from Papo, Slide, Collector, or Safari. I don't have any. This is pretty much my only Stegosaurus. And I'll fully say here, I don't know what to think of the colouring on this guy. Because I'm pretty sure, as you know, there was a more popular greenish blue one, which I was sadly unable to get because it's England and not everything is sold in England for some reason. I always have to complain about something, don't I? Anyways, even though that Stegosaurus, the greenish blue one, was sold in England for like a week and wasn't able to be sold anymore, and wasn't sold ever again. But as for being my only Stegosaurus, I say this is pretty good. And along with him, I got the Nazotoceratops. Now, let me just say, I really like this guy. I really like the colouring on this guy. I like the sculpt, I like how detailed it is. And the gimmicks... They're just gimmicks. They don't add anything to the actual figure. It's much like all of the gimmicks on every single figure. What's the point in having these gimmicks? Just give us articulation, make them posable, then boom, I'd buy all of them. But the gimmicks are clearly for kids because these are toys at the end of the day, which are meant for kids. And yet again, here I am as a weird 15-year-old British boy collecting toys. But hey, we all need a hobby. I was going to say something there apart from that, but I completely forgot what I was going to say. And this is probably the smallest thing you guys will be interested in that I got, which is the Snap Squad, I believe they're called, and it's the Indoraptor. Now, if you don't know if it's the camera focusing on me or on the Indoraptor? Focus on the Indoraptor. Is it focusing? I think it's focusing. Anyways, I really like the snow guy. And his basic gimmick is you can open his mouth and his legs will, everything will become all floppy. You can put them on your finger, you can put them on your bag, you can put it on your ear. Ow, this really hurts! I think the thing is, while I was doing that, I was going to be like, ooh, maybe I just keep this for the whole entire video. But fuck no, this hurts! That just shows how much of a wuss I am. And the next one is probably one of my favourite gifts, if not my favourite. And that is the LEGO Ideas dinosaur skeletons. And now this basically replicates 3 skeletons. In which those 3 skeletons are Pteranodon, well, a Pteranodon, Pteranodon, look on the long zips, Pteranodon long zips. I don't know, I suck at all these names. Just ignore that! So this set came with 3 different skeletons. This was one of them. And another one was Triceratops horridus. One of the few I actually can pronounce. And this is probably my favourite out of the 3. I don't know how to describe it from there, because I was going to say, like, I can't go like, oh, this is really detailed, because it's LEGO, you build it, of course it's detailed. And now we have the big boy. The Tyrannosaurus Rex. Or as I say it, Tyrannosaur, because it sounds badass. Yes, even though the Triceratops is my favourite, this is most likely my second favourite. I really do like how big this is. But I do have to say, if any of you lot are interested in buying this, I just have to make it clear here. This isn't a plaything. This is meant to be like a model, where you just place it down and leave it there. But sadly, I don't have any shelves, and it's like living inside a cupboard in my bedroom. So I barely have anywhere to put these. So I'll most likely keep them in containment until I do get some sort of shelves, or until I remodel my bedroom. Now we're on to the really interesting things, the official figures, as Dinotubers call it. And I've got 3 such figures, 1 Papo, which you guys could probably already figure out what it is, and 1 more Mattel figure. One of my such figures is the Barapasaurus, I believe this thing is called. I know this thing is discontinued, and before this thing was discontinued, I wasn't really interested in picking it up. But as soon as I heard it was, I said to myself, you know what? Why not? Why not add another long neck to my collection, because I've got very few of them. And the next one is the black and red Therizinosaurus, or as the emo Therizinosaurus I like to call it. This thing is either super emo or an evil Dark Lord. I don't know, it's up to you. And this guy's basically just a repaint of the older Sight one, which I actually do own. But I actually really do like the colours in this guy. Who knows, I could probably use it for a series someday. Now, I'm actually quite surprised with what I got next. Because let me just say here, I was there when they bought these 3. So it was my decision. I chose them. I knew I was going to get them, but I picked my second ever marine animal, which is the Dunkleosteus. Now, let me just say, Dunkleosteus isn't my favourite marine animal. That road probably has to go to some kind of mosasaur. But I've got memories of watching Nigel Marvin's Sea Monsters, and I really liked this guy in that, and just looking at this guy really reminds me of that. So I said to myself, you know what? Why not get it? Because even though, yes, I do say I'm not interested in marine animals because what's the point? You can't really display them because they're meant to be in water. But really, who cares? It's a good figure. And now we're on to the big two. These two are so big, I was unable to put them down here with everything else. Because first off, it's already crowded down here, and they're so big, you guys would probably be able to see them. Now, my first big one is the limited edition Papospinosaurus. Now, let me just say, I love this thing already. I really like how big it is. I wasn't expecting it to be this big, but it's huge! It's humongous! And, of course, today, as I'm recording this, is Boxing Day. And as far as I know, Boxing Day is the day that you're supposed to actually unbox your gifts. So I was going to open it, but then I said to myself, hey, why open this now when I can open it on camera and get views of it? So wait for that video coming out soon, most likely, or most likely not, I don't know. Depends how lazy I am. But in all seriousness here, I love this guy and I cannot wait to open him. Now, if this last present, if the thumbnail is what I think it's going to be, you guys probably already know what it's going to be. Now, if you're on Sketchy's stream last night, I'm a Sketchy, some super sketchy guy, one of my best YouTube friends. I mentioned this at some point, and if any of you cared, you'd most likely remember it. But my biggest present was the Mattel Brachiosaurus. This thing is huge. When I first looked at it, I was like, it doesn't look that big. But then, holy shit! This thing is bigger than my dog. It's bigger than my niece and my nephew. It's taller than my damn bed. It's taller than the cabinet that my TV is on downstairs. Why are you so big? Why? I've got nowhere to put this guy. Like, yes, I asked for him. And I heard everybody going, oh, this guy's huge. And I was like, surely, he can't be that huge. But damn, this guy is huge. I cannot put this guy in my bedroom. Otherwise he'll take up 90% of it. And let me just say, I knew I was going to get this thing. And when I came downstairs on Christmas Day, I realised something. I'm probably putting up a photo now. But let me just say, I could tell which box this guy was in. Because when we got this thing, me and my dad opened the box that this thing was in to make sure it was all intact. Because yes, even though we got this guy on sale, we wanted to make sure this thing wasn't broken. So, you know what my dad did? He put the tail on without even realising that you can't take it off. So, when they wrapped the figure, they had to put it in the box, they had to cut a hole for it so the tail could stick out, and when they wrapped it, the tail was sticking out! Which, let me just say, it made a very entertaining Discord post. So these were my main presents for 2019. I would say this year's been a good year. Christmas wise, because I've got a video before New Year's Day, which I'll go over what's happened this year and what I plan to do for the future. So I'll just discuss that there. But I'll just say here, this has been a good Christmas for me, and I'm very grateful for everything that I've been given. Even though I seem ungrateful and spoiled and I'm like a little brat, I assure you that is all just an act. I really am grateful for everything that I've been given. Like, yes, even though a few presents that I've been clearly given by people that don't know me. Because it seems like every single year there's a theme for people who don't know me. Mainly my uncles. Like last year, most of those presents were some kind of deodorant, in which I think they were trying to send me some kind of message. And this year, it's been for shaving. Even though I've been shaving every 2 weeks. So, it's clear they were like, oh, I don't know what to give him. I don't know him. He's pretty much a stranger to me. Let's give him some shaving stuff so we can say, yes, we gave him something. So we won't piss his parents off. But let me just say, I hope you all had a Merry Christmas. And if I don't see, and if you don't see me again before the New Year, let me just say, Happy New Year, and I all hope you have a great 2020. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm sorry that I didn't upload a Dinosaur King commentary yesterday, but of course it was Christmas, and I'm in the firm belief that Christmas is about spending time with the people that you love. And not spending time on the internet watching videos. And if I uploaded a video there, I would be kind of being... I would be a hypocrite, wouldn't I? But I'm gonna stop my rambling here, and let me just say, thank you all so much for watching, and here, this guy barely fits, and thank you all so much for watching, and here, isn't Complex Z-ween, Ron's victory! Ah! Hold on, I almost forgot, I need a pose for the thumbnail! So, how am I going to do this? Should I be like this? Or should I zoom in? That's probably a bit too far. Just, of course, and then I zoom it in even more. Or maybe I could just do this. Is that good? Shall I make it a little bigger? Oh, my head's not in frame. I'm like one of those clickbait Fortnite YouTubers, aren't I now? Ooh,
Press subscribe to get 20 free gift card giveaway.
Yeah. Bye.